found an article that blew my mind because it was succinct, clear, charming, made points. I hope this doesn't sound inappropriate. It was like I wrote it. It's like he or she, Alwyn Bosco, I don't know. I think a lot of these names are made up because they're unusual. Alwyn, Allwyn, Bosco, Bosco. Anyway, in medium.com, just like I write. You look at a lot of these self-help books and they spend 200 pages saying 3 things. Drives me nuts. Whereas when I write, each paragraph, gone, we're on to something else. Come on, move it out. This does that. Medium.com, Alwyn Bosco. Okay. How I learned from failing. I love talking about failing. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Why? Because it is the answer to life. That made you pay attention because you think that's incredibly stupid for me to say, don't you? It makes life worth living, makes you more content, happy, excited. Failing is that important. So I'm just excerpted. Writes it from the first person. He or she, I have no idea. When failing was the best thing that ever happened. I used to fear failure, the author says. Saw it as a sign of weakness, a marker of my limitations. It's horrible. And then I realized that if I was willing, every time I failed, I could learn something about myself and learn that failing was a teacher. And a word I don't like to use very much, a motivator. So here are the aspects of failing. Growth happens when you're outside your comfort zone. Well, of course it does. If you're in your comfort zone, you don't learn anything and you don't grow. Writes, I avoided risks, I avoided challenges, I avoided anything that felt difficult. I thought I was protecting myself from failure, but I was holding myself back from life. I'm adding things here that weren't in the article. I decided to step out. First time I did, I failed miserably at what I tried. The second time, I got a little better. Time after time, the failures were a little less severe, and I improved. Now, the author writes, when I'm uncomfortable, I see it as a signal that I'm on the right path because growth only happens when you're uncomfortable. Number 2, perfection is an illusion. Focus on progress made, not perfection. Author says, I wanted flawless results, but I was afraid of making mistakes. And guess what? Perfection doesn't exist. So I stopped obsessing over perfect outcomes and started focusing on getting better every day. Whether learning a new skill or working on a personal goal. So forget perfection. It's progress that counts. When you focus on getting 1% better every day, just 1% better every day, you'll be amazed at how far you can go in a year. I think that's 365% better. All right, number 3 out of 5, failure is a stepping stone. Learn to fail forward. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, decided to analyze what I could learn. And it turned every failure into an opportunity. After a failed business venture, I took time to reflect on what went wrong. Instead of giving up, I used that failure as fuel to start something new. Failure isn't an end. It can be a stepping stone to your next success. Number 4 out of 5, comparison. Run your own race. I remember seeing a video about a week ago, and I don't know where it was. It looked like the Olympics, but anyway, these people were running the race, and the one in front was killing it. I mean, killing it. Until, I don't remember if it was a he or she. These days, nobody cares. But that person looked behind and to the side to compare where they were with respect to the next runners, and lost the race. Because when you're turning and looking, you don't have the same forward momentum. And the other person did. Don't compare. So the author says, I stopped comparing my journey to others and started focusing on my path. I set personal goals meaningful only to me. And I measured my success based on progress, not somebody else's, because comparison steals your joy, distracts you from your progress. America's 250th birthday may have passed, but there's still time to celebrate one of the year's most inspiring films, Young Washington. Powerful reminder of the courage, perseverance, and the man that helped build America. And Angel is still offering an incredible deal. When you become a premium Angel Guild member, you'll get up to 44% off Angel's complete catalog of values-based entertainment, plus 2 free tickets to see Young Washington, and tickets to all future theatrical releases. That's incredible. It's a great way to enjoy meaningful entertainment while supporting the kinds of stories we rarely see represented anymore. If you haven't seen Young Washington yet or are interested in Angel's fantastic streaming catalog, now is the perfect time to become a member. Sign up today at angel.com/Dr. Laura. That's angel.com/Dr. Laura. Entertainment you and your family can feel good about. And frankly, there are going to be people smarter than you and less smart than you. People better looking than you, people less good looking than you. People richer than you, people less richer than you. So what's the point of comparing? Last but not least, and this is where I take umbrage with a lot of people who call, grandiose ideas of what they would like to be doing, but they don't take the time, make the effort to have it happen. I'm waiting for the right time. You know how many people have said that to me? I'm waiting for the time is right. Yeah, well, how will we know when that is? Truth is, there's no such thing as the perfect moment. You just do it. You create the opportunity. You just do it. You don't wait till you feel ready. You start. Over time, your small actions add up to big results. So stop waiting for the right time, the right moment, the right feeling. That's now. Whether it's starting a new project, pursuing a passion, making a major life change, take action. You don't have to know everything. You just need to get started. And 50 years ago, I saw a cartoon strip that stayed with me. It's the only cartoon strip in my life I ever cut out and saved. My whole life, because I thought this was seriously the most brilliant. At least it resonated with me. So here it goes. This man just wants to be a success. And he figures the smartest way to get to be a success is to find somebody who could tell him where it is, how to get there. So he decides to go to Tibet, climbs this mountain in a 3-piece suit with an attaché case to meet the guru. The guru is sitting there cross-legged, this little indentation in the mountain, and says, Guru, which way is success? Guru is sitting on the floor, cross-legged, arms crossed, white gown, big beard. points off into the distance. And the guy goes, yes, 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 yes. And he climbs down the mountain and goes in that direction. And all you see in that next picture in this cartoon strip is splat! S-P-L-A-T-T, exclamation, exclamation, splat! Figures he must have gotten something wrong. So he comes back. The attaché case is broken. His jacket is sort of shredded. I mean, it was a big splat. Comes back, climbs up the mountain again, and says to the guru, let's try this again. Which way is success? Guru silently raises his hand, points what seems like the same direction, and the guy figures, okay, I must have gotten the angle off, climbs down, goes. Next piece of this strip, you see, splat! He's practically crawling back. His clothes are in tatters. His hair is just chaos. And it's just miserable. And he's pissed. So he climbs up that mountain and has a confrontation with a guru who finally speaks and says, I told you twice. It's that way. Just a little bit past splat. Whoa. I just think that was one of the most earth-shaking things I had learned as a young person. It's past splat. I have to go through splats to get there. And trust me, friends, in 51 years on radio and in academe and what have you, yeah, there are a lot of splats for all sorts of reasons, many of which have nothing to do with you. But the world is pretty competitive and pretty ugly sometimes, and you have to get past splat, or you'll never have success, peace, comfort. Never. You have to be willing to get past splat, or your life is seriously boring, and you're going to do the I'm depressed, put me on drugs, so I can go into an altered state. And that's another reason I don't have to go past splat. I can't. It's not my fault. And so forth. So, consider that. Success is past splat. In every failure, you don't quit. Analyze the situation. Figure out what you have to do better or different. Yeah. Then you'll have success. I love the splat story. Sort of the cornerstone of my early training to be an adult and to do what I'm doing. Little splats along the way, huge splats. Oh my God, there have been some huge splats. So what? I'm here today with you. I'm Dr. Laura Schlessinger. My number, 1-800-Dr. Laura. Have me preach, teach, and nag at you for whatever it is you're going through.
My friend.
My wife.
My husband.
Mother-in-law.
My dad.
My sister.
I just need to know what the right thing to do is in this situation.
Call 1-800-375-2872. Let me get you focused.
Looking for you to help me get my head screwed on straight.
Okay, I'll try. It's time for you to call, okay? Now, what's my prescription for better, stronger, happier relationships? Easy. It's the all-new Dr. Laura podcast, featuring a morning monologue by yours truly and a call of the day handpicked by me. Listen daily and get a dose of my preaching, teaching, and nagging at drlaura.com or on the SiriusXM app or wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all good.